like within the title, love and war and the sea in between, there's the relational aspect of love, and then the sea that separates and needs to be braved and bridged, either in return or, the grand horizon that we'll go to one day, But then, once again, the aspect of war. I was writing this album, I was watching a lot of World War II documentaries, but also living in Portland, Oregon, where some might roll their eyes, but the fact is, once again, there's spiritual conflict, and experiencing firsthand spiritual conflict, but then watching these documentaries on how does a country like Germany in World War II give itself wholesale to the extermination of a people group. How does that happen? I would venture to say that not 100% of the people were on board. I would venture to say that most of the people would not be on board if they knew, if they really thought it through, And I think our challenge is to be like a thinking, discerning people in the times we live in. Like, we live in a good land, but yet we need to think and discern what's happening. There are times to resist, even in our own country's history. Here in the South, Martin Luther King Jr., there is a time to resist when there is an evil structure that is oppressing or destroying or is manipulating or is exploiting people, And they may call you unpatriotic if it comes to that, you know what I mean? But this goes for political and economic structures, but I think more importantly, even in the spirit, because that's where things start. It starts, any action we have starts internally and works its way out into how we address society and those around us. That first, we need to wake up and know that we're born into a conflict, and there are some things that we resist in our own bedrooms, in our own homes, in our own relationships, so that we can sharpen our discernment. So then if there's a moment where it's called for, we'll be a people that stand up, Or maybe stop the tide of something happening and restore a great land, So, this is the resistance. Sinking ship being manned by drunken sailors and escape artists behind the bars of the jailer. The asthmatic attack and they withhold the inhaler. The shoe doesn't fit, what good is the tailor? In the midst of this crisis, please cancel the gala. Without a symphony, there's no need for a prelude to foreshadow what's to come. See the secret committees commence with their meetings to make red tape in response to simple questions. Questions threaten the perception of a beneficial system. Pyramid scheme with its cogs and its pistons. Mechanization of men, making more and more live in a miserable existence. How can so few claim so many victims? And this begs the question. My rest is a weapon against the oppression of man's obsession to control things. Look at the long line of make-believe kings, and the Lord of the Flies wants you to kiss his ring. Follow new rules with invisible strings and become a puppet in a diabolical scheme. How do good men become a part of the regime? They don't believe in resistance. Hold fast, my people, and sing through peace and through suffering. All for the joy that it brings to be free. It's gonna cost us everything to follow one Lord and King. True love endures everything to be free. We'll be free. Oh, yeah. Oh,
passion. Every little breath's meant to bring forth fire, but only when the fear of death gets consumed on the funeral pyre. So let the flames rise higher, and let every man be considered a liar. If he doubts the goodness and faithfulness of God, the cheaters will compulsively nod in approval. When unbelief is common up our temples and schools, God can restrain the madness of a fool. He can bring his truth through the mouth of a mule, and you can move a mountain without any tools. It just takes the faith of a little seed to make a way through what might seem to be a possibility, and the ability will match the occasion. The outcome will defy explanation. The liberation will not be televised when it arrives like lightning in the skies. Hold fast, like an anchor in the storm. Thanks so much, everyone. Thanks for coming out. Thanks, Warren Hill Church, Georgia.